pushed Bell. Finally getting his first 2 points of the game.
This is a great run to begin the third for the Wolf Warriors. It starts with their defense, ultra-aggressive defense, and now they're making shots from up close. And look out, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas getting blasted here in the third, only up by 4. We have a scuffle here at midcourt.
It started with Taylor and Alvano having words for each other. And now things are erupting.
Well, yeah, security has already been called in right now. It's kind of hard to separate guys who are like a foot taller than you if you're the security. The cooler heads are now starting to prevail. And it's getting intense here. And this will fire up the crowd right here in the Domen Gymnasium.
Well, since the start of this game, guys have been talking and trying to get under the skin of their opposing players. Right now, with 6:54 remaining, we'll take this timeout to get everyone calmed down inside the Domen Gymnasium. Wolf Warriors making a run in the third. They're now just down by 4.
We win the game going away. All right? We just got to play. And we got to gang rebound. We can't leak out. We can't leak out.
Now this is where it began earlier with Alvano and Mike Taylor having some words for each other, and of course when that happens, other players get involved. It turns into a scuffle, but I thought, it looked worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
Words are being thrown, but then there was nothing really. The good thing, I believe, is that no one threw a punch or anything.
No one actually made physical contact in a malicious way for both teams. But I believe the referees are still talking about the sanctions that they're going to be throwing here between these two teams, because there were guys that left the bench, although it was already a timeout. There were guys that left the bench to meet at half court. So they're probably assessing right now who left the bench. They're talking to the commissioner right now, our commissioners from Hong Kong, just to see exactly what sanctions or what kind of penalties they can assess to these players who are not part of the 5 on the floor who entered the court.
And remember that Coach Matt Skillman was already given a technical earlier, although it looked like when he got in the way, or when he entered that scenario, he was trying to pacify his men in the scenario practically. Look at Coach Jimmy Alapag. I know for a fact that Coach Jimmy, he's not a fan of these things. He likes aggressive and intense basketball, giving it your all, but he never resorts to these kinds of things. But of course, I'm pretty sure that the same is with Coach Matt Skillman. And these are just two teams who are trying to win a basketball game.
That's true. And right now, the Wolf Warriors are actually making a very good run. And one of the best ways to diffuse the run is to actually get their minds off what they're doing. And that's what some of the players of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas tried to do. But right now, it appears that Alab might get more than they bargained for on this one. Let's see it again. So Mike Taylor is being pulled away by Chai Chen. There's Brandon Rosser, who was actually not on the floor at the time. Chai Chen tries to push him away. Ronaldo Balkman tries to separate these two teams. He's the peacemaker right here. PJ Ramos also telling them to go back to their bench.
You see, right now, it doesn't look too good for Rosser because, as you mentioned, he wasn't on the floor at the time that happened. Well, it's also probably frustration brewing up for Alab Pilipinas as the Wolf Warriors opened this third period with a 9-2 run.
Yeah.
And it's actually a 12-2